Good morning. It's been a while. I have a friend here. Yes, you know who that is, Pappy. He's going to watch us make some bread today. Actually, I started the bread and it got really big because it has yeast in it that makes it larger. And now it's ready to put on my breadboard. Maybe you're making a lot of things these days with your mom or dad or someone else in your family. Whoa, look at it. Isn't that something? That's what the yeast did. It made it really big and grow. So I have to knead it now. Pat it and bake it and mark it with the B. And put it in the oven for baby and me. That used to be an old nursery rhyme. Or you could say pat it and bake it and mark it with, what letter does your name start with? Maybe J for Jake, or F for Finley, or L for Lachlan. And put it in the oven for Malcolm and me. Okay, now I'm going to cut it. Well, that's pretty hard for you. You don't want to use a sharp knife like that. But if you're helping your mom, you could break it apart. Or your dad, or your grandparents. And then we knead it. And then we shape it into a loaf while we're kneading it. And then we plop it in the pan. I was thinking some other things you might be able to make. Play-doh. Now you can use cream of tartar or I like to use alum instead. But if you want to make a batch, you could use, what do I use? 2 tablespoons alum or cream of tartar. 1 cup salt. Yeah, you don't want to eat Play-Doh. About 2 cups flour, maybe a bit more or less. A cup of warm or boiling water, so you might need some help with that because you don't want to get too close to it. And 2 tablespoons of oil. And then you knead it like you do bread. And then, I'll just show you what I did. I went to make Play-Doh and I only had 1 color of, don't forget your food coloring. So whatever color you want to make. Now I only had green. So I made 2 colors of green, 2 shades, dark green and light green. That's right. And if you have an old yogurt or sour cream container or cottage cheese, you can keep it in that. And you can roll it out. I found a Christmas cutter, a star. Sometimes you can just use the top of a cup to cut out, right? We were pretending to make little donuts. And then, of course, when you're making donuts, you have the center of it. And you can call them, what can you call them, Pappy? Well, some people call them Timbits. I call them whatever my name is, Carolyn Bits or Fin Bits for Finley or whatever, right? Great. Shall we finish our bread? Oh, you want to hear the music box before we go. There's just some ideas of things to do if you're bored because it's raining outside, but soon you'll be out planting things. I think tomorrow we'll talk about planting. Let's hear our music box. Tomorrow I'm going to play a song about onions. Maybe you're planting onions in your garden because it was a song I used to listen to and dance around the house when I was your age. Well, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.